It's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more of The Sims for alternate realities. I have no idea what happened the last time. That's right, Gunner aged up. Good job, me! I cannot wait for Jinx to age up. But we unfortunately have like 3 days, I think. Yeah, 3 days. I just checked when I came in here. 3 days for her till she's a teenager, and then we still have to wait like 100 goddamn days until she's a young adult. So 7 days till she's a young adult. So in the 6 months that'll take, I mean that's 10 Sims days, but we know that that's probably at least like 8 to 10 weeks because we don't really get through maybe a day or two. By that point, San Myshuno will be so burnt out and everybody will have seen so much of it, no one will care. And, I wanted her to actually move to the city because I feel like she should live in like kind of like a grungy, rundown kind of place. I'm sure we can find a place like that or make it grungy and rundown and cheap. You know, I think that'd be the perfect place for her to go and live and be like a pickpocket and all of that stuff. But we have quite some time before she's a young adult and we move on to the third generation. Well, technically, you know what I mean? So, yeah, no, she's the third generation. Anyway, I don't know. I can't brain right now. So it'll be so long before that happens that I feel like then San Myshuno will be like, I'm bored with it. Like, we've done everything we can do. But, for the story, it'll be good. And at least it's a new town that we can live in, which offers us something different. So even if we're burnt out on, like, all the things that we can do and all the festivals and everything from playing them in other games or seeing them everywhere, it's always nice to have a new town. So. But yeah, so we got some time to go. And Colt has 2 days, I think, to age up. So he will probably age up in the next part. I doubt he'll age up in this one, but this is why I play in short lifespan. Could you maybe go pee then? Okay, good for you. Where are you? What are you doing? Why don't you just go home, dummy? Such a putz. Aw, they're swimming together. She's like, Dad, I want to hang out with you. He's like, oh, whatever, kid. I'm actually kind of sad that, like, none of my games we have, like, any babies or anything right now that are going to age up to kids because we can't use any of the new kids' clothes from the pack. So by the time I get to the point of using them, it'll be, like, really exciting and everyone's going to be like, that's, like, old. And I'll be like, it's, like, new to me! Like, I don't feel like making over all my Sims, in the way it's, like, because I kind of like her outfit the way it is, so. And kids don't change their clothes. There's no point in having multiple outfits, but. Actually, you know what though? Let's go modifying cast. I think Monet could use a new outfit, and I kind of see him in some of those clothes. Being his love and artist self. I almost want to be like he would be the perfect one to like move out and that looks so freaky. Oh, he's already got 3 everyday outfits, man. Well, we're gonna give you another one. Let's go here. Let's see what we got. No, we need city living. There's so much clothes. That could work. You're not, no, you can't wear that. That's not you. That's not you either. Those pants. Yeah, that's definitely not you. Huh, let's see. Let's see what we have for tops. It's almost like the stuff is almost too nice for you. I hate to say that, like, it's too nice, but it's like, I don't know, there needs to be, like, it's, like, very dressy, and I feel like he'd be kind of more... This could work. This is actually kind of an interesting outfit. I've never really paid much attention to this. I haven't dressed too many Sims. That's interesting. What about this? No, that's definitely not you. That's not you either. Maybe none of these clothes are really going to be you. Let's see what we have for pants, though. I don't know. You know what it is? Like, I would have thought some of it would have gone really well with him, but then I think maybe he's not... Ooh. That's just, there's something about it that's just not working for me. I'm disappointed in you. This isn't too bad. I think he could work with this. That one actually doesn't, that's not too bad. I actually, oh, you know what? I like one of these. I think the darker one, no, I like the brighter one. I like the brighter one. Let's go with this. That'll give you an interesting new outfit. And let's find us some shoes. Everything is showing new because I had to like mess with my game to get it to work and stuff. No, these are better. And those kind of match color-wise, I guess. Could wear gold ones. Let's just go with these. Alright, cool. You got a new outfit. I probably should have, like, changed Jinx's outfit. But I mean, she really only has 3 days. I probably should have done that so we didn't have to, like, go back in, but she ages up, but, you know, I mean, for those 3 days, she could have different clothes, I guess. Give her a little bit of flair. Not you, though. But we're gonna go back in. I'm sorry. Oh my god, the new expansion pack makes me spazzy. Also, it makes the game really laggy and a freeze, and I've been having problems with it, like, legit freezing. Where, like, nobody does anything. Which... You see, like, I like this outfit, but let's see. See what we have. That's definitely not you. That's too cute. It's just freeze and... Oh my god, this is... Okay, we can take the tights off of you, though. This is actually wicked freaking cute. And it actually looks really cute with those boots, so... Kind of like that one. I like the shirts with the pattern. So, you know what, let's give her this. I'm really sad that there's no kids' hair. That's like this. Like this works. Yeah, I'm sad there's no hair for kids. You know? That's disappointing. They're getting so much better with like the hairstyles and like looking nice, even though they're like almost like using the clay kind of hairs or the Maxis match ones better than the custom content ones sometimes. Oh god, who's getting abducted? It was someone in the neighborhood because it was no one in our house, but okay. Aw, I'm sad. The Day of the Dead stuff is gone. And that's depressing because I didn't ever finish it in any of my games because, you know, they were all a bag of jerks and wouldn't give me the damn skull that I needed in my Blackwell crest. I'm so mad about that, but that's alright. Wow, you are crazy. Look at you, you're kind of adorable. I think it's sad that when we get expansion packs or stuff packs or anything that it's like it's so few and far between. Even though we get stuff packs like monthly almost. I mean, sometimes there's months in between, but like it's just so funny when you get something with like new clothes and there's enough. You're like, all of my Sims have to wear it, and it's like, you know, we should be able to like, but you just get so bored with the old stuff. I don't know. You're like, I want to use it, and I want to use it in everything, and then all my Sims look the same. That's just me. That's my personal problem. Anyway. So you are cleaning. That's interesting. Why don't we have you come down here? We lost all your paintings again, because we had to get rid of that thingy. And why don't we do a... Let's just do a large pop art. They're worthless, but whatever. You're not selling them anyway. We're not allowed to. Put that away. She's at work. Piper is being Piper. She's gonna go read a book. Who's calling you? I guess, why not? I'm like, alright, fine, we'll go out, Dawn, whatever. Piper's getting tired of the shenanigans, non-committal, so he just wants to fool around. But, so she tries to be like, okay, whatever, fine. I'm done with this. And then that's when he calls her all the time. She's not playing hard to get, Dawn, Jesus. But of course, you know, Dawn is, you know, a Casanova, so. At the same time, she's like, fine, I'm not meeting anybody else, and can't just be in this household. Clank, clank, clank.
Ooh.
Let's just go fool around. And then he's probably going to leave us.
Oh, Zatork.
Like how they get all excited.
Oh.
Oh.
Boy,
Because you can't run to a bush. There's like one right here. I love that. Like, you can't like, woohoo in the bush. Okay, but where is one? It's right here. There's one right here. Come on. There you go. What does it say? No fornicating. No woohoo in bush.
Yibs.
Do not touch. Endangered species of love bush. That sounds wrong. Everything I say sounds wrong. I'm sorry if you can hear my dishwasher. I just realized that that is running, so. Like, I just. Yeah. It just all of a sudden got really loud, and I'm like, holy crap, I forgot that it was on, so hopefully it's not too annoying. Oopsie! I had to reboot my game before and repair it because, like, it just, everybody froze and nobody was doing anything and it was getting annoying. And it wasn't like the game freeze where, like, it freezes for a couple seconds and then it starts working. It was like time was going, they weren't moving, I could click on things, but nothing was working.
Joe.
And it was kind of annoying, so I was like, well, while I'm repairing game and whatever, I'll run my dishwasher because, you know me, I prepare well. Are you going to follow him? Or are you just going to stand there in the shrubberies? Stand in the weeds? Go get it, girl. Or is he coming back? Is he coming back? I was really hoping we were going to, like, leave this area, but she's like, no, I'm just going to stand here. Who's this dude? Gary Diggle. Gary Diggle is coming to the bar in his frickin' underwear. And work boots. Yeah, Gary. That's... Gary Diggle is a weirdo. Okay, so let's order our favorite drink. Bye, Dawn. We had fun. Like, it's like, yeah, okay, whatever, Dawn. We had fun. It's weird that when you zoom in or out, the stars stay in the exact same place. Look, there's the monorail! You know, I don't think I've ever really paid attention to the back. I mean, I knew there were sheep, but, like, I never paid attention to, like, the train in the background. I want to go down here. I want to be able to walk down here. And I want to go play at the windmills. Normally I don't mind the open world thing. I do mind that we have to do it in every single lot. I kind of wish they could do kind of like partway. You know, kind of the way they did it in City Living. You know, where, okay, I'm in my apartment and I could go run downstairs to the area that I'm in. But I wish they would expand that, like, okay, I'm going to knock on my neighbor's door and I wouldn't have to go through a loading screen then. You know, like, if you're in your generic neighborhood, like, you can run around, but you can't go to any of the lots within your small little subdivision, I guess, without, like, a loading screen. And I kind of wish that there weren't loading screens for that. Like, even if, okay, so I have to travel from, you know, this section of my neighborhood into a different section of my town. Okay, there's a loading screen, but You know what I'm saying. Like, we could run all the way around here and we could totally go over to this house, but we can't visit this house without a loading screen. Why is this fenced off? I never noticed the fence. I'm like, okay, I apparently wasn't paying attention. Like, why is this fenced off? Like, what's back here? What is back here? Is it someone's house? Is there a mansion back there? What's back there that's fenced off? I'm curious. Curious minds want to know, and we can't go over there. It just winds into nothing. Is that where the Batcave is? Is that why there are these windmills here? Oh my god, Batman lives over here. Okay, anyway. There we go. Wow, girl, get it. There should be a closet in here that we can fool around in. Hey, she's wearing one of the new tops. Rain and Gomari. Although, is that the shape of the top, or is her boobs bucking on it? No, I think that's just the shape of the top.
Charm.
Are you ordering another drink? Girl, you can get drunk. I like how the knights never have the matching helmets on. Like, good lord, you guys, you look like a bunch of fools. You're probably the best matched. Who is that? Who is that? Bako Jang? Is that what it said? I can't. He was walking too fast. Dave. Is everyone leaving? Okay, bye, Dawn. Whatever. Who's this? Clara. Oh, that was Dave. So now we ordered a drink. What'd you order? A wrench. Wait. Oh my god, stop frickin' moving. It's Britta Sykes. And this is, Dave Sykes. I wonder if they're married. Or maybe that's just her brother. Or her dad. Who knows, but... She's like, God, I can't even go to work without my husband following me. Oh, she's cute. See, the game can make pretty women, but it makes the ugliest looking men. I just don't understand it. They're usually all goddamn fugly. I overcompensate and make all my men beautiful. It's almost Annabelle's birthday. Okay, we should go home. Not because we care if it's Annabelle's birthday. I'm so mean. I'm like, I don't care. Look, there's that dude with the bubble butt walking in his underpants and his work boots. It's like, work, work, work. And we look like a dumbass. Look at us like, you know, she's tired, but she's walking derpy. I was trying to, like, do it because I wanted to see, like, the two of them walking. That looked so awkward, the way he just, like... Sometimes the animations are awkward. You know it's never going to be fully perfect, but it's funny when it's awkward. Oh my god, can we go faster? Oh, he beat us. He beat us in the walking contest. Well, I mean, for looking better and for, you know... You know what I meant. You probably don't know what I meant. I'm sure you know what I meant. I don't know. I don't. I don't know! Oh. I feel like when Jinx ages up, unless she's like ages up and she looks like a foot, which I don't think she will, because look at her, she's ridiculously beautiful. But you know, he was a really cute kid. And he aged up fine, but he wasn't. He's a little. He's actually still cute, but maybe it's just he's slightly goofy. I just remember feeling like he looked slightly goofy when he aged up, but he looks fine to me now. I don't know. Maybe it was just because the weird skin tone that the game that somehow ended up as my default, and I don't even know how or why. Just made him look goofy. His mouth is almost the size of his entire head, though. That's funny. But you know what I mean? Like, so he's fine. He's like a fine kid. It's okay. But, like, sometimes the kids are, like, really cute, and you're like, oh my god, they're so cute, or they're so pretty, and then they age up, and you're like, what happened? And other time, you're like, oh, this kid, and then they age up gorgeous. I don't know. You can't tell with the kids. Or sometimes they age up just as pretty, but you never know. Plane!
Got a bow, eh?
No, I missed it. It's gone. It was there. You saw it. I know you did.
Huh.
There it is. Plane!
Huh.
I don't know if I ever noticed this billboard. I'm noticing, like, the most random weird things now. Like, is that, like, a zoo billboard? I mean, that thing moves. I don't know why I'm noticing things that, like... You know what it is? I just don't think I paid attention. Like, I know there was, like, the dinosaur behind some things and, like, diners and stuff like that. But, like... I never noticed... I never paid attention to a majority of it. So all of a sudden, I'm like, wait a minute. Well, that's a plane taking off. The airport must be over there. That must be the airport. I say this somewhere over here. There's one of these buildings is the airport. Wouldn't that be lovely? Our Sims can get on a plane. We need like a travel pack where we could be like, I'm gonna go to the city. Let's get on the train and go to the city. Let's go travel to a foreign destination. If we ever had like a vacations like actual pack, aside from Granite Falls, because whatever, that's just dumb. Sorry, I don't like camping. Like, I have it, but I never use it because I don't like camping. So, oh, and it's just because it's just waiting for like Jinx to age up because we've kind of. We kind of already have, like, this story kind of woven in, and, like, you know. I do think it's nice that, Annabelle and Monet are getting along in front of the children, you know? Even though he's usually in his art studio, but at least when he makes an appearance with his family, he's kind to Annabelle and not totally, like, whatever with her. I mean, he does care about her, but it's kind of like he's more into his art. And if he had to save his art or her from a burning building, I mean, I'm sure you can guess he'd save his art first. Even though he doesn't even sell it. So, like, he's weird. I think he's at least comfortable with his own family, like, talking to Sims, but I really feel like if you got him out, he wouldn't talk to people. And that's kind of why he can't sell his art, because he's not willing to kind of schmooze and, you know, go to, like, art galleries or things and talk about his art. So, you know, I mean, I'm thinking that he probably tried it once. You know, like, oh, sure, you know, on Piper's insistence, like, hey, I have this friend who has a gallery, and she will showcase your artwork, and cool, but then, like, trying to talk to people and, like, you know, because, you know, this fancy schmancy art collector people are going to be like, what does this mean? What were you trying to say? I just threw red paint on a canvas and you're going to pay like thousands of dollars for it because you're dumb. Like, you can just pretend. But then I'm going to be like, it's like the state of the world, man. And I'm going to give you some pretentious bullshit thing when it's like, it's just a red circle. But you go ahead and whatever you see, because art is subjective anyway. You know? I mean, sure, I know artists, like, paint things with the intention of, like, this is what I'm trying to invoke and the feelings, or this is what I'm saying, but at the same time, sometimes some of those things you're like, really? Because it just looks like a red dot to me. But, okay! I think a 4-year-old could have done that, but... And it would be, what is that? It's a circle! Touche, child, touche. I don't know. Just rambling. Oh, why don't you go to bed then, dumbass? Weren't you going to bed? Oh, she's gonna pass out. No, not nap. She's gonna have an energy failure and she's gonna go ass up. Ass over tea kettle. That's attractive. I thought you were down here. Oh, she can't sleep because the radio is on. Well, why don't you try turning it off, dumbass? What a moron. I can't sleep. The radio is on. Did you ever think that maybe you could turn it off? You're capable of it. Why are Sims so dumb sometimes? Like, they are legit stupid. You're like, go pee, and then I want you to go out here and do something fun. Ah, fuck pee, and I'll go do something fun. But you're about to pee yourself. Who cares? Fun comes first. Alright. They won't drop anything to pee, but they'll drop everything. They'll drop peeing to do anything else. Like, hey, your new outfit. I like it. I like it a lot. The boots may not exactly go with it, but they also didn't give us new shoes for kids. They're gonna have to deal. Plus, hi. Fashion is about blending styles. Thank you very much. They're all off to school. Look, she's like, I feel so good. My husband and my kids are gone. She is dead asleep, but she was hanging out with Dawn all night. Yeah, yeah. Outfits. Change outfit. Let's put on this new outfit. There you go. Look at that. Look at you looking all snazzy. The shoes now match way less than they did in CIS, but that's okay. Any hoozle. He wants to get engaged. You're married, so that would be dumb. Like, I want to get engaged to my wife. Well, now, that seems silly. He's like, look at this outfit. Makes me a love guru. No, it doesn't. Stop. Don't do that. I was going to take it. Why don't you just go to bed? Alright, or go nap on the couch. What the frick ever. Actually, you know what? No, I want you to actually freaking go to bed. You work nights, so you need to actually sleep, not nap. Like, good lord. I know that they nap because it's at a certain time, between certain times they'll nap versus sleep, but I almost wish it was just based on their level of tiredness. Like, if they're just slightly tired, nap versus sleep, but if they're like in the, like, orange or red, like, please, goddamn go to sleep instead of like, I'm gonna go take a nap. Taking a nap is not helping anybody. I mean, unless you're like, if you're in the yellow, I guess. Like, so for her, I kind of understand, but. Like, Piper's about ready to freaking pass out and die, and she's like, I'll just take a nap. A nap sounds delightful, can I just tell you? I feel like in the next part, Colt should age up. Yeah, he's got one more day, so he'll age up in the next part, and Jinx will probably age up 2 parts from now, so I feel like that's going to take forever, but it's alright. I just really want to see what she looks like so we can make our decision on who our heir is going to be. It's a lot easier when the heir is someone that's like, don't do that, just don't do that, just don't do that, please don't do that. When the heir is someone that is, oh, technically crap. Alright, well, okay, I'm going to stop. Okay, I'm not playing the challenge right going forward, I guess, because technically you're supposed to, like, make a graveyard and have a family house, but we keep moving, so I'm not worried if we don't have Ordell or Monet's ghosts in our family. I suppose... yeah... because that's part of it, you know, is you keep the gravestones. We can always take their graves with us, but the thing is, when Monet dies, we're not going to know. And I don't want to take him with us. Because I was like, well, we could take it with and then just have, like, a family graveyard when we get to, like, the last generation. We can, like, have a family graveyard, but how am I... It would be nice to have done this and kept them all in the same, like, household. I kind of wish that, like, at least if your house, like, if they're, since they're in a lot, I kind of wish that if he died, it would generate a tombstone. Even, you know what I mean? Or an urn. Because I don't think even if you get them out of debug mode, if you can, like, engrave a name on it, at least pretend it's him, even if there's no ghosts. I don't know. I'll have to think about it, because that's part of the challenge, is supposed to be, like, you know, like, keeping Ordell's tombstone, and then adding your family, and I think that'd be kind of cool to have, like, a nice big family graveyard, but at the same time, it's kind of not conducive to how I'm playing right now. Like, we have Ordell, and if we stayed in the house until Monet died, we would at least have Monet's where, we could then leave the kids and move. But I kind of don't want to take the entire family with me or, like, move them out and then have Jinx stuck with the entire family for the rest of her life. I kind of feel like that's not conducive to her storyline, living with them and so on and so forth. But so I'm kind of torn between wanting to have it at the end of the challenge have a huge family grave plot. And I would hate to, like, oh, okay, we've got all of them at some point, like, if we get in generation 4 or 5 and then we have like a house where we're going to start building a house and then we just add on to it and we turn it into, and like we keep building this family house, it would really suck to, like, I would love to do that. We start with a tiny little house and then we just start adding more and more and it just becomes this gigantic, funky, weird ass monstrosity that doesn't match. And it just it looks like a goddamn circus house. I think that would be kind of fun. Like each generation adds on to it. Like, okay, we start out with this tiny little house that might have like 2 bedrooms and like a small kitchen, and then okay, that becomes just the kitchen, and then we add a living room. But then like each style is different, and we paint the outside different, and we never change whatever the original shape of the house. Like, say we start with a small square that's like looks like a log cabin. Well, that's always going to stay that way, and then we might add this Victorian section on, and it would just look like a complete clusterfuck. That would be so much fun. But I don't know. Like, it's only important to have the heir's tombstones. So maybe Jinx moves out, and we'll take Monet with us and leave everybody else behind. And we could just pop Ordell's gravestone. This way, at least when Monet dies, we'll have his ghost or we'll have his tombstone in our inventory. So we could do that in the future, And I know it wouldn't be the full generation because we obviously don't have, like, Ordell or Monet, or we wouldn't have Jinx. But if that's something we end up doing down the road or creating a plot, we could at least have a family graveyard for the last generation or whatever. So yeah, maybe we'll take Monet because he's an artist, so maybe we'll get like an artist loft or something. And she'll have to deal with the fact that like she moved away to the city to get away from her family, but now her crazy father followed her because, he's trying to get away, or instead of, yeah, he's always staying with her, even though technically he won't be living with her, but he would be, obviously. But anyway, I don't know. So we'll figure it out. But I am going to wrap this part up here, and when we come back, we will. Who's Raoul? Where's Raoul? Oh, that derpy dude. Okie dokie. Well, anyway. So, oh, good, Jinx, you swiped garbage. I am so proud of you. Although we can now sell it for money. What? Oh, did he swipe it? Who swiped the... I thought it said she swiped trash. Jinx swiped an object. Well, why isn't it in her inventory? Okay, that's just weird. Anyway, so I would... Did someone pee? Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and then subscribe to see more.